Good morning, Mata people. Do you know what day it is today? Coffee day. I have my European wife making the most gourmet of coffee. We got this for like $1. You know what's also ironic, but also coincidental and funny? We are going for broke. We really don't have a place to stay today. So I'm moving everything into Aunt's house. We're gonna be roomies with Aunt Christina, Enzo, and Leia. It didn't really work out at Bart and Gio's place, so fingers crossed it's gonna work out, guys. Hopefully I don't steal Christina's sweater, I don't crash Anthony's car, and the kids don't reject me like Taika rejected me. But we gotta move a bed, so let's go. Today is going to be the day that we move in with Aunt and Christina! Yeah!
How do you feel about that?
I feel amazing. Finally, you get some cool entertainment and some cool friends. People other than just the kids. There's clothes in here. So like,
We don't want to know what happened there.
Whoa, it closed.
This is where we're gonna live now, okay? Uncle Joe's gonna be right here. You're gonna be over there, okay? And yeah, Auntie Hannah right there. Where's Enzo?
And I bedroom.
Let's kick him out, huh?
No.
No?
She's just sleepy.
So how about mommy and daddy?
Yeah.
Here too?
And your bedroom, daddy.
Oh, so mommy, daddy can't sleep here?
Yeah, because we got play together.
You're gonna party together?
We're gonna party together.
Hey, you got school, yeah. You ready for school?
Oh, school.
School?
Me too. I don't like school.
But it's very useful. I don't know what you're supposed to tell kids.
Stay in school so you can find a really nice husband.
No. You are never ever getting a husband, okay?
Husband.
You don't want a husband.
Only a husband when you're 42 years old. Okay, when you're 50.
No.
You're an independent woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't need one of these. You're going to get a good job, you know?
Modern woman. I'm really digging construction Hannah, because construction Hannah got a little bit of dirt on her chin. Damn, girl. Do we go around it?
Go around it. Oh, this is fun.
I always wanted to do this.
Oh, baby,
What are
don't
you
punch
doing?
it. Don't punch
No,
it.
you need a big family, dude.
I'm a Viking, bitch.
Yeah. I gotta use your head.
The Footmaster.
It's a raging Joe, right?
It's too strong.
Oh my God, your foot stuck. Wow.
Why you motherfucker bitch?
I'm tired.
Go, Hannah. Harder. Harder. Hit it like you use your Viking jeans for Valhalla. I wanted to get a Chinese breakfast. Hannah here got a Hong Kong coffee, which is condensed milk with regular coffee.
Tastes like Vietnamese coffee.
Vietnamese coffee. Cafe said ah. Oh man, this is so good. You want to try my milk tea? Hong Kong milk tea, Cantonese style. Oh my god. I should have got the coffee. Look at the mountain. Like, this is a side order, guys. It's only $5 too. That's what I love about Chinese places. It's a good deal. It's better with the sriracha, right? Mm-hmm. That's my style. If this was Steve, he'll be like covering it in sriracha. Magnificent. Next up, we have what's called a bolo bao. It's called the pineapple bun. And I think they said that because the outside of the bread looks like the outside of a pineapple, freshly baked here. How's it? Oh, look at that. Man, it just falls apart in your mouth. Does that make you happy in the morning?
Yeah.
Does it make you want to stay with me forever?
No.
Okay. So I ordered this corned beef hash and egg. Saw the picture and it looked really nice. Oh, look at that. It's like an omelet inside of a sandwich. And I love how they just cut off the crust too. Look at this. Just look at that. Wow. Shall I? Yes, I shall. Wow. Last but not least, I love the way Cantonese Hong Kong style fried chicken is. Look at the steam. You know what's crazy? So we've been looking on our phones. By the time this video comes out, we probably will know, but we're at the cusp of World War III. And during all this, it's pretty weird, just like not only being homeless, but like kind of being all over the world. And we're so globally connected right now that it feels like it's so far away and we don't know what's happening out in Ukraine, but it also feels like it's right in our backyards as well, at least for me, because I feel like this catastrophic moment will also determine what will happen in crypto, stocks, our economy, globally. So there's a lot of things that's on my mind. Although I am a goofball and I like to play around a lot, I like to stay on top of like worldly events, because I do think like right now everyone's way more connected than they ever were before. And so that got me to think, what's gonna happen if we really do get into World War III? World War III is kind of scary to think about, and I don't really know what's gonna happen. It might be a stretch, but you just never know, right? We've been so comfortable in this new era for so long. In our grandparents' generation, that shit was real. Them running out of food, them, like even me because I'm Japanese, and then like you because you're British, like the last time you guys saw war on your soil or like how it affected you, it was like your grandparents' generation. But then my friends' parents' generation, Korean War, Vietnam War, that shit was real for them. And in my Middle Eastern friends, it's like right now, right? It kind of makes me feel like, damn, like life is really short. And I'm gonna get a little deep here, and it's cliche to say, but I have to say that I can't complain. I might joke around and I'm homeless or whatever. Like, I still got a lot. And then I wake up every day and I'm like, dang, this is a really good life to live out here. Shout outs to all the homies in Ukraine and all the fans, because it's like, dang, that shit is real. Like, one day you're online beating off to a cam girl, and next day you see Russian tanks in your neighborhood. And I'm like, that's just wild. I've been watching some vloggers out in Ukraine, and it's kind of crazy. Like, there's this one guy who's American. I think he's from San Francisco. He's like this big ass Asian dude. He's out there. There's this Ukrainian girl who speaks English pretty well. She's out there. We just been kind of watching people on the ground floor. And I think that's the beautiful thing about YouTube right now, is we're just all pretty much live and connected, and we don't have mainstream media. You don't have like some type of power source like telling you what's out there. And so you can hear from the people on the ground. Maybe there's less manipulation, I don't know, but at least we could connect with the human beings there, instead of the media making them like just these like caricatures, and everyone's just really the same. We all want the same things. We just want a safe environment to pursue our passions, to feed our families, to enjoy life. All humans are practically the same, right? They just want to practice what they love and believe in. But then a lot of the times when it comes down to power control, nations, governments, all this stuff, it's just a Game of Thrones. That stuff never ended since the medieval times. They're still doing it right now. They want to act like it's this new civilized world, but then in reality, people are still power hungry and greedy. What we're seeing and witnessing now is a little bit more of awareness and power from the human beings that are basically the peasants of each country. Like, we're all peasants, right? Even if you have money, you're still a slave to the system of each government. But now you're starting to see more people connecting and getting together, putting their governments in check. And I'm hoping that we'll start to see a new future. But I'm an optimist, and I like to think that eventually good will win. But then again, I don't freaking know. And it's an interesting time that we're living in. Wow, all of a sudden, I'm faced with this beauty called the sunset. So every day, me and Hannah try to do like a walk in nature or work out or do something nice, because it's really good for the mental health. And ever since COVID started, a lot of us started going into the wildness. I try to do that because I realize that if I stay indoors way too much, I get cabin fever, and I'm like, hey, you actually match the sunset right now. The skin on the sunset and the blue on the sky. So I want to brainstorm some ideas with you guys just off the cuff here. One thing that I enjoy doing is kind of like just go off on a stream of consciousness, like what I've been doing in these videos. A lot of you guys have been asking, where is Jomalian Radio? Are you ever going to bring back the podcasts? The answer to that question is yes, eventually, but I'm not going to call it Jomalian Radio anymore. I took those down because I think I just want to rebrand this whole channel in a different way. I'm going to be including Hannah way more, and she's going to be a part of the conversations. She has a lot to contribute. She's really smart. She has a different perspective. And I think it's going to be a really interesting kind of discussion where you hear like an American point of view, a British point of view. There's a lot of difference that we have in perspectives. But the cool thing is, despite differences, we somehow join forces.
Don't you dare touch me.
Join forces.
Don't you dare touch me.
So 2022 is going to be very fun because it's going to be a very experimental time. It's going to have random videos of maybe podcasting, maybe mukbang, maybe food adventures, maybe just daily vlogging like I went and did before. But just get ready for the mind dump that I'm going to be doing. As you all know, I have ADHD, ADD. So I hope it doesn't confuse you, but I do enjoy when you guys comment and interact, and I can see what's on your mind, and also when you give me input on what you like and what you do not like. What I got is basically just views to go based off of what works and what's popular and what you guys enjoy. My channel has always been a big journal of my life, and I'm just playing around with it. At the end of the day, I do like the communication that we have back and forth, because it tells me like, oh yeah, you do like it when I give you a mind dump and I talk about whatever's, or you're like, actually I just like watching you eat different stuff. Whatever it is, I enjoy the comments, so don't be afraid to type it out.
It's a good morning.
So Hannah was like, we're not gonna stay in LA very long. What is a restaurant you want to go visit? Crispy Pork Gang, baby. Because you know I had to do a video here. I had to wrap it in this. And garlic raw. That was a really quick video because next to us at the restaurant there was this weird couple. There was a male feminist who was trying to spit his fake feminist game. He was not
So funny.
he was a fake feminist.
Yeah, it was like comical.
It was so stupid.
I hope the girl could see through it because it was utter bullshit.
But anyways, we want to at least do some Thai desserts with you guys. Hannah's never had sticky rice before. How you like it?
Very good.
Coconut sticky rice
Very, very
with
good.
mango. You know what's cool?
Very, very good.
It's not even mango season and they have ripe mangoes. Guys, I don't know what it is with dudes today, but I think they try to extra woke themselves so they could be laid.
That's
And
what it sounded like that guy was
it
doing.
sounded like that guy was trying to woke the hell out of himself.
But I don't think the girl was falling for it.
Do you remember some quotes that he said?
The thing is, with my high intellect, I don't feel like I need to read psychology books anymore, unless it's to, you know, further my understanding of myself, which I think is very important.
And he was actually British too.
Yeah, he was.
That's your people right there.
know.
What else was he saying at the end? He paid for the bill and he was like,
Here's the thing, if you invite someone out for dinner and you want to pay, that's a lovely gesture, man or woman, right? You don't have to make a big deal about it. You can just be like, hey, I'd like to pay. I just want to do a nice thing for you today. That's nice. This guy's like, I'm going to pay. I hope that's okay with you. And she was like, sure. And he was like, because, you know, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. She was like, what do you mean by that? He said, if I don't pay, I'm cheap and I'm incapable of providing for you. I'm like, fucking hell. And if I do, I'm condescending and judgmental and I'm part of the patriarchy and I'm expecting something in return. And then said, but I'm obviously not expecting anything. As he holds her hand and looks into her
and she
eyes.
was like, ooh. But you don't think she liked it?
I couldn't tell because he was talking a lot and she wasn't talking at all.
I thought they were absolute crackheads and they were like on
really?
coke.
No, I think he was just so involved in himself.
I just went to school.
You went to school?
Yeah.
In pajamas?
No.
Oh, that's taro. That's my favorite one. Oh, it's got beans too. What the hell? Enzo's sleeping. Be quiet. And the last one here, banana and a banana leaf. Oh, look at this sticky rice. I love sticky rice. Wow.
I quite like it.
Do you like this one?
I probably prefer this one to the taro.
You like the
one.
banana better?
Yeah.
I like the taro better. Cool, we won't fight over it. So what's the verdict out of all these things?
This?
This is their favorite?
Yeah. And then the mango, and then banana, then taro.
And then a male feminist?
That guy was a prick.
Yeah.
I really hope she didn't fall for it.
I want to somehow be able to interview people at restaurants and be like, how was that date? Like, I'll ask the guy and see what
Yeah.
he thinks, and you can ask the girl and see what she thinks.
When he went to the bathroom or whatever, he went to wash his hands or some shit, I was so tempted to be like, what are you thinking?
Really?
Yeah, because I was curious because I couldn't read her at all because she wasn't speaking much.
You know what I think? I think this dude thought he was smarter than everybody. But everyone in the restaurant was listening to their crack ass and laughing.
Oh, yeah.
in there. Everyone was like,
Because no one else was talking. You could hear.
everyone was just listening to
You
this
could see
shit.
people just like, and the shit he was saying. I mean, the thing is, maybe it's worked for him before
But
because he
he-
was confident.
But at the end of the day, he held her hand, which that
No,
shocked
and
me.
she stayed for dessert.
And she
which-
stayed for dessert.
Yeah,
Okay. If you're watching this, girl,
there's better out there.
there is. But also, he had a British accent, so that probably increased his.
Find yourself a real feminist. There are plenty of men out there that respect women, that treat women good, that believe in equality.
You think I'm a feminist?
You read a lot of feminism.
I do, though.
You'd be surprised. He knows a lot about feminism and the history of it, and he reads a lot.
The funny thing is, there's people out there who are self-proclaimed feminists, male and female, who don't even have a favorite feminist speaker, writer, philosopher. So that just blows my mind,
Do you
right?
like feminism?
Do you like feminism?
I think I grew up because there was too much food in my tummy.
Oh.
You ate too much.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna console this little girl who threw up.
She threw up.
That's what she said. She gotta drink too much water, huh?
I speak too much milk.
Oh, milk.
Oh.
And she threw up. So now she needs to chill. We're gonna eat some mango and we're gonna chill out. But thanks for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed our chat. Till next time, I'm gonna love you. Bye.
Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday. 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 Birthday. Chuck E. Cheese birthday. Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday. Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday. Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday. Birthday. Chuck E. Cheese.